Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo for the month of December. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or it may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Also, I'm reading for December, but you could be feeling these energies whenever you view this video. So, it feels like somebody ended a relationship back here because they didn't feel like they were receiving or were going to receive what they wanted, you know. It could be that they left a relationship because they may have felt somebody was being nice to get something back, or that somebody, if I look here, they may have felt that somebody was or wanted to take something from them. All these cards seem to be pointing in the same direction. You see, this is somebody who has trust issues, this 10 of coins, and it is a card of betrayal, deception, theft, really, something being taken. And this is what they struggled with this 5 of Wands being the next card on it. And so this is why they would have ended it. Now, they would have thought, yeah, see, they thought that whatever was being presented to them was false. Okay? That in fact somebody was double dealing. For someone, possibly, there could have been, I have 1, 2, 3 cards of third party, so I mean, it could be possible that there was one, or someone suspected that, possibly. So this person, I feel like it would have ended on a bad note. It would have ended with blame, accusations. Now what we see, though, is this person may have changed their mind or are changing their mind about a decision they made back here. It seems like there's a change of mind. This comes about because of this card of the Furies. This is a guilty conscience that doesn't leave them alone. You see, this person ended it because they thought there was some type of deception going on. They weren't trusting the situation, and they didn't feel they were going to get what they wanted from it. So they decided to end it and to move on to something brand new. Okay? But the guilty conscience follows them. You see the pattern here? Yeah, so you have this guilty conscience following this person as they're trying to move in a new direction, or that they are trying to run away from a guilty conscience. That's also very possible here. Yeah. Because they're running smack right into justice, the meloramentum. And so they're praying for a fair and just outcome here, and Spirit says, well, yes, there's going to be a fair outcome, but it will be according to the laws of karma. And so this person's conscience doesn't leave them alone. They know that maybe they jumped the gun. It seems like, from what I gather from the cards, somebody may have mistaken something. There was a misunderstanding, an imagined situation in this person's mind. And I'll get further into that. But this is about getting honest with oneself, the melaramantam, and looking at something logically. Because it's about a decision that this person needs to take, and they need to go back and clear the conscience because they can't move forward otherwise. It's following them. And to confirm that, we actually did get the card of the conscience here. Look at that. About, yeah, look at that. The next card about an argument that took place. He's feeling guilty about it. It wasn't fair with the next card, and he knows it. And he may have been trying to run from that. Maybe he was trying to get something he wanted or the way that he wanted. Maybe he was trying to control this. So now we see that he must face this truth, okay, or go back and face his fears about what really took place or what actually was taking place. He will have to accept responsibility for his part in something. And so we see him here reflecting on it with this Knight of Cups. And so the Knight brings, it brings action, brings movement. And this Knight in particular will have something that they wish to express to you. Okay, so they could be bringing in an apology. They could be opening up to how they felt, okay, back there. And they're very, very tempted, okay, with the Lovers being here, to extend their hand. And we can see that they are preparing to do this with this card of preparation. So they're preparing to get the strength to reach out to someone, to express how they feel, and possibly to apologize for their part in this ending, okay? Or in what led up to the ending, possibly. So there's a sense of needing to do the right thing, which would indicate that they felt they did a wrong action in the past, right? So, and that's what brought this ending about, and put this person in a very dark place, alone with their conscience. And so here, they had to do a lot of self-reflection with the mirror, and look at the truth and be honest with themselves. I feel like this person is looking at or wanting to transform this situation. There's a realization of how much this other person meant to them because of the Ace of Pentacles. It is a card of value. Yep, and in order to have a chance at that, I feel like they had to do shadow work. Work possibly also that made them very emotional. That made there was shadow work that needed to be done that made them the emotions unstable. Yeah. And so what we see here is somebody getting honest with themselves, and in that action, things begin to transform. Okay? This could have been somebody who was um, like they had a lot of negative thinking. And I feel like this is transforming also. Um, what we see, this person is going to do some shadow work. They have a guilty conscience. Um, they have a guilty conscience for their part in something, and this person is preparing to come back after they do this work. Okay? We see them here coming back. Knight of Shields. The Six of Shields brings news in this deck. Okay? So you could get a message from this person quite unexpectedly. They could also show up at your door, because here they are arriving at the door. Okay? So, and they want to open up. They want to open up a new door. Like they want to open up a new opportunity. Take control of this Chariot and move forward. So you have someone coming back. Oh my God. You have this person coming back wanting to work through the issues. Look at that. The Ace of Cups. This is what they want to offer. They want to leave a heartbreaking situation behind. You are going to get communication having to do with this. This person has been in a very, very dark place, and they have found the way out. And they've found the way out through this shadow work that they've done. And you, after that is done, you get the communication, wanting to leave that heartbreaking situation behind. Oh my God, this person is in love with you. Okay? So this person is coming back, and they want to make new memories with you. A reunion is in the cards. We see it here. This person is seeking your attention for the Ace of Wands, which we also saw in this deck somewhere. There it is, Ace of Wands. And you will have this news from this person. You see they're preparing. He's looking down at a message, something they've been thinking about, words they've been practicing. This could be a written message is how it begins, because he's holding a paper. Or they could just simply show up at your door, as we saw on this Six of Shields here. But you will have this news within a 3. This is somebody who is taking their responsibility. I see that there is a hawk here on his arm. So this could be, he could have been very focused on the tiny little details, and maybe needed to see the bigger picture. Yeah. In the future, we see that we have a change of mind, that somebody wants to come back. Okay, somebody may have left you out in the cold, maybe because for some reason they felt like they were going to be left out in the cold. I don't know why I'm getting that way, but that's the way they're giving it to me. They could have been on the fence and decided to bolt, to run. Now they're coming back. Yep, there's the Chariot again. They're coming back. And here we have it in the Appare Elementum. The Sun is in the reverse temporarily. They're looking back at what they lost. And they're looking back here. They're looking at the Seven of Wands. They thought that this was out of reach. And they didn't know how to gain ground with this. But they were wishing. They may have not had confidence in themselves to be able to reach that or to attain a goal. But here we see that they are taking a decision to go after that Ace of Wands. Even if it seems somewhat out of reach. This person may have a tendency to think negative, possibly with that Sun in reverse. But the Sun is saying they could be looking back at something, let me see, something, because they're looking back at what they've lost. They want to heal this. They may have missed something or overlooked something, and I feel in this case they misunderstood something. They imagined something to be going a certain way, but they didn't have all their facts. How could they? They were in the dark. The Sun is reversed. So what that card is actually saying is that negative thinking is affecting their outlook on life, and thus is directly affecting their life. And closing their eyes to the positive things that are around and available to them. So what this says is that things are not as bad as they seem. And when the clouds clear and the sun once again comes into sight, they will see that it wasn't as bad as what they thought it was. And so here they were looking back at what they lost, troubled by something that was preventing them from seeing all of the wonderful things. All of the wonderful things that, you know, they could have had and could still have with that person. Because I feel like it is still available. And so, you know, this person may need to change how they think. Because death is about the things that no longer serve you. Something, you know, that needs to go, and the negative thinking here would need to go for this person. But what I see in your future is a meeting that could possibly seem like it was by chance, but it's not. It is fated. I feel like this connection returns, like it gets back together. And I feel also like, because I'm holding the next phase of this relationship in my hands here, and I see that this could go much deeper. I feel like this could go all the way to moving in, getting engaged, or even getting married. Because once the sun turns back upright, it is a return to peace and harmony, but it is also a card of marriage. This is coming in your future. And all of this is about to begin. Now, within a 3, sometimes you can't explain what you see in a person. It's just the way that this person is able to take you to a place that no one else can. And that's how it is for this person. They can't explain the connection. It's just that it's like you're always able to pull them back, or it's like they can't stay away. Um, and they can't, it's like they don't know why. They wish that this separation never happened, but it actually did have to happen so that they could do that shadow work, so that it could move on to a new chapter. They're coming back. They want to mend this relationship. I want to fix our connection. Get ready for the next chapter. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Excuse me. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.